Yo, what is going on? Is the DFS Shark. We are back with another day of some NBA hoops. It is now March 2nd. We got some early games going on today that we're going to get into, and I'm going to dive right into my top two plays of the day, followed by the next three that I may be pairing them up with throughout the day, depending on where the lines go. But before we get into that, I just want to drop this in. If you're new to Prizepicks, drop this code in if you've never played before. They're going to match you up to a 100% match deposit bonus. If you want to take a screenshot of this so you can have it for another time, drop that in and they will hook you up. And also, if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been loving CHALKBOARD. They've been my absolute favorite when it comes to finding plays and finding lines that honestly you can't find anywhere else. You can really adjust these lines. You could take like Kevin Durant's points from 25 to 21. So it's pretty cool to have the ability to do that. But drop in that code SHARK and they're going to match you up to a 100% match deposit as well. And then if you're in the Discord, drop me a message of that screenshot and I will hook you up with some premium plays for a month so we can start building that bankroll. That's the goal there. With that said, let's dive into yesterday's recap. As you know, I'm all about transparency. I'm all about showing the wins and losses because that's the reality when it comes to this, right? And don't let anyone ever fool you and think they're winning every single day, because they're not, right? They will only show you what you want to see, right? So I'm all about showing the losses, wins and losses as well. So let's dive into the premium plays and the free play yesterday. I do a full recap like this for everyone in the Discord. And so Underdog, we had a winning day, right? Underdog, we went 1-1 on our slips. So we ended up cashing. We ended up in the green there. Prizepicks, we lost our top two plays. This was the free play I gave away on yesterday's video, which we'll go over in a second. We did hit our Flex Friday lineup, right? We threw a 5-man together. We hit 4 out of 5. We just missed on one play. I believe it was quickly under on the assist, but we would have 10x'd our money there if we would have hit that one. But we ended up doubling. It still ended up being a losing day, but that kind of helped cut some of our losses there, right? And then CHALKBOARD, we went 0-3. We had some bad beats there, man. We just missed. No excuses. We lost, right? We're coming off multiple sweep days last week, though. We're still up on CHALKBOARD. Since we've been throwing these in the lineups probably the last 2 weeks or so, we're definitely up on CHALKBOARD. So all about good bankroll management. So these losses happen, and as long as you control that bankroll, you're good when they happen, right? And so this was the free play we gave away yesterday. You can see Draymond Green just couldn't come through for us. We just needed one more assist. He just couldn't get it. Dame came through on the under, but it happens, right? It happens. This was the Flex Friday lineup. You can see the only one we missed was quickly. So if we would have won there, we would have 10x'd our money there, and we would have been up 200. So just missing there, that one hurts. But I'll take some green when I can get it. And then this was the underdog play that we ended up winning on. We lost the other, so we ended up being profitable on the day here on underdog. Let's dive into some of the good stuff today, right? Let's dive into some of the plays for the day that I'm liking. If we go ahead and refresh this, you can see Daily Grind is the #1 spot when it comes to me finding my plays, because it does all the work for you, right? It shows you the best lines, it finds you the best values, and then from there you can dive deeper. I use tools like Outlier to really look at stats and trends, matchups, and all that like that. But DGF is where I start the day every single day. If you want to try them out, drop that code in SHARK at checkout for 25% off your first month, and they will hook you up. This is a play I'm liking. This is actually in my underdog slip. If you want to throw this in, 3-pointers made over 2.5. He's a beast, man. He can shoot up some threes. He will shoot a lot and he will make a lot. So he's in a good matchup here. So I'm liking him going on the over. But let's dive into the plays for the day that I'm liking. So my top two plays, what I'm gonna be pairing up together, is gonna be Jeremy Grant. We're gonna be going under 4.5 rebounds. You can see 4 out of his last 5, he has not even hit this line. So let's dive into why I'm liking this play. So first of all, the Blazers are playing the Grizzlies on a back-to-back, right? They played them last night. The total, you can see it's at 209. So this is gonna be a low-scoring game. First of all, last night they ended up, can't remember the score, but they ended up with about 215 points. So a very low scoring game. And now they're playing on a back-to-back as well. And so you can see, let's take a look over his last 5. He's gone under this line 80% of the time. Most games he's at 2. So he hasn't even come close to that line besides this Miami game. And this was last night against Memphis. You can see low scoring game, right? Memphis only scored 92 points. I expect the same from both teams tonight, and he only hit 2, and he played 33 minutes last night. So with all the trends and him coming off a back-to-back, I'm liking this play a lot. You can see here he's failed to exceed 4.5 rebounds in 13 of his last 15 games on the road. He's only averaging 2.1 over his last 15 games on the road. So we're getting a lot of value here on this line, a whole lot of value. If we go to the head-to-head, he's played them 3 times this year, right? He went way over here. He ended up playing 43 minutes, though, which is a lot. I don't know if they went overtime here or what happened, but these next 2 games, he played 37 and 33 minutes. He went for 3 and 2. So he ended up hitting there. And all year, he's been steady on the under on this line. So I definitely feel like this line is definitely overvalued or priced a little too high. I feel like maybe it should be closer to 3.5. But we're going to take the good value that we're getting here on this play. And you can see the odds makers like the same. Caesars minus 133, DraftKings minus 135, BetMGM minus 140, FanDuel minus 142. Jeremy Grant, we're going to be locking this one in. This is going to be one of our top 2 plays, and let's see what number Fire has this at. They have him at 4.4 rebounds, so they have him just slightly under that mark as well. So on the same side there. And then my next play I'm going to be locking in is going to be Jaylen Johnson on the under. Rebounds and assists. Let me just type his whole name here. Jaylen Johnson under rebounds and assists. And this line is still here. We're going to be going under 13.5 rebounds and assists on Jaylen Johnson. So one thing to note here with Jaylen Johnson is over his last 5, he's been hitting this line some here, right? His last 10 at 50%, last 20, 55. They're playing Brooklyn, who they're very strong in assists allowed and rebounds allowed. They're not the strongest, but against power forwards, you can see they're top 15 and top 3 here, right? And same with him. They actually just played Brooklyn the other night as well, and you can see he went for five rebounds, didn't even get an assist here, right? And then they played him back in November, and he had 9 here. And these games are kind of irrelevant because you can see his minutes. But these 2 games, he played heavy minutes, 40 and 32 minutes, and he went way under this line. So kind of the same situation as Jeremy Grant here. And another thing to note is Trae Young is out, right? So this line has been bumped up a lot. With Trae Young out, let's see. For the year, if we dive into Jaylen Johnson, if you see for the year, right? He's gone under this line 57% of the time with Trae Young out. So with Trae Young out, he's averaging about 35 minutes. So he's going to play a lot of minutes. But even with those minutes, he has not been hitting that line consistently. He had a stretch here where he just snapped, right? He went off every single game. But then he came back down right here against Brooklyn, who they're playing again tonight or today at 2 o'clock. So Jaylen Johnson, this is a play I'm liking. If we go to number Fire here, let's see what they have it at. Rebounds and assists, they have him exactly at 13.5. So they have him right on the dot with this line here. Let's see what the odds makers have. We got Caesars minus 131, DraftKings minus 135, BetMGM minus 140. So really good odds on Jaylen Johnson here to go on the under. This is going to be a play that I'm rolling with. And then if we slide in here, if you want to lock in some additional plays, I got 3 other plays that I'm liking. I haven't thrown these in any lineups, but these are plays I'm kind of keeping an eye on all day. Some good more opportunities come up later. We got Grayson Allen. I got him under 13.5 points against the Rockets. They're playing the Rockets on a back-to-back as well, right? Only got 6 points first from last game. He's been staying under this line a good amount recently, right? Hasn't been shooting as well. So Grayson Allen, I'm liking staying under this line. Another player I'm liking tonight is Austin Reeves. PRA over 22.5. I'm liking this matchup Reeves has here. So I'm going to be rolling with that. And then the last play, if you want to throw one in, is going to be Durant. Durant over, what is the line I have? Points and assists over 28.5. All right, you can see he hit that last game against the Rockets. He's hit this 4 out of his last 5, right? Not super crushing this line right here. He had good, but he's consistently hitting this line, Durant. So, and coming off against Houston again, here he just put up 30 points and assist on. I'm liking this play. Boom. That's going to be our plays of the day, guys. I hope y'all like this video and you enjoy me my breakdown, my analysis. I'm making videos like this every single day. And if you did not see it, I dropped a video last night on CHALKBOARD, right? I've been dropping videos at nighttime on CHALKBOARD. giving you 3 really good bankroll builder plays. So 3 solid plays I grouped together, and we're going to start rolling out these videos more often. So if you want to check it, I'll link it at the end of this video. But you can just go to my profile and see my most recent video as well. I got Halliburton on the thumbnail. But if you want to jump on Chalkboard and get started, like I said, drop in that code SHARK, jump in the Discord, shoot me a message, and I will hook you up so we can start getting these dubs together. We got a good amount of people in the Discord, man, and we've been cashing, right? And it's not even just about cashing. It's all about learning bankroll management tips, how to become better at winning long-term, how to control your emotions, how to not chase bets, things like that, right? So it's not just, handing out plays. It's a lot more than that. But if y'all like this type of content, like I said, drop a like, show me some love, drop a comment. That's going to be it for this one. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Take care.